We are in a different spot than we had been. We were in Waymeet. I've done a little bit of walking around, unlocking some of these stable masters. I also grabbed a couple of plugins. There's a different map. So I got this plugin specifically for being able to add custom markers. So I have next satchel delivery marked. So we're not going to worry about the satchel delivery anymore today, but it is there waiting for us when we're ready to take it back on. Set up the stream just to make sure everything's looking all right. Okay, but we do have a number of quests and things to do in the area. That's one thing I really have been enjoying about this. I've been playing a little bit. Oh, I also off camera did some things. I started my 3 crafting professions, and so I've got. Where can I see those? Where would I see my professions? Traits. Do I have any traits to spend? I do not. Quest log, deed log, social panel, crafting panel. There we go. So I've got forester, woodworking, and tailor. I looked up different things, what recommendations people had for a hunter character, and those were the 3 that they recommended because I'll be able to craft the proper armor for me to wear and bows, basically. But also I can collect materials as well. I also did my first deed, so this is funny, and there was a new deed log. Maybe they took it down because people were complaining, because now I only see the old deed log, which I don't love either of them, honestly. So that's interesting. So let's look at our quest log and let's think about what we want to be doing. We've got the Prologue Mundo's complaint. It's labeled Prologue. We might as well do it. And then, Harvest Fly Slayer. That's the deed that I'm tracking. So I'll keep that up as well. But yeah, I did a deed for killing a bunch of wolves. So that got me 10 Lotro points. So that was kind of cool. That was a fun, easy thing for me to kind of go hop on after stream one night during the week and go do. Okay, so we're needing to go do this. Mundo's letter to the mayor, Will Whitfoot of Mitchell Delving. Okay, so where am I going for this? Can I open it on the map or do I just go in here? Okay. This is... here we go. Okay, so back to Mitchell Delving, so I need to go this direction. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. He was? Oh, good. We're making plans for spring break next week. You forgot what? Huh? No, it depends on the game, Bree. Yeah, we had talked about Emily took a day off next week. I can easily take a day off. Talk about what we wanted to do, whether we wanted to go to our local zoo, which we haven't been to in a long while, or go down to some historical sites or a different museum somewhere. But it turns out, hello, got some lag. We're gonna go do a special tour presentation interactive thing of a chocolate candy factory. Oh, did mommy not tell you yet? Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. They loved it. Yep. So who am I going to? Here. I gotta learn all the different rings going on. All right, Mayor Whitfoot.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What's this? Oh dear. A letter from a Sackville Baggins is not something you want to see. He's holding me personally accountable for his troubles in Breeland. I wasn't even aware. I've never been outside the Shire, and now I'm supposed to pay just compensation to his family, but he took no harm and was in Archet of his own accord. You don't happen to know why I wanted to be mayor, do you? Because I seem to have forgotten. I want to remember that line.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Yay, second monitor Saturday. We can just barely see the third monitor up there. I've thought about Mundo's demand that I pay compensation for his ill treatment in Breeland, Flubbro, and I'm not going to do it. We simply can't afford to pay money to satisfy a single hobbit for an experience that was his own fault to begin with. The Sackville Bagginses have never liked me either. I think it was one of them that started calling me Flour Dumpling after the roof of Town Hall gave way and buried me in chalk, you know. I don't mind when the sheriffs call me that, but from the Sackville Bagginses it is just too much. The time has come to take a stand. I will not be bullied by the Sackville Bagginses any longer. They can't push me around, and I don't mind telling them that. Well, actually, I'm a little busy. Run along to Bag End, north of Hobbiton, and tell Lobelia that for me, will you? All right, I will be your errand boy. So where are we going? Yeah, I love a good dumpling. Okay, so kind of back the way we just came, past Waymeet, up into Hobbiton. I suppose let's finish this one, right? This is the prologue. Let's kind of focus on this one, because the other ones aren't going to be quite as involved. A lot of these in the air, I mean, they can be, but I'd rather kind of get this one out of the way. I was trying to jump the fence, and the horse wasn't wanting to jump. Oh, wait, this is the road. Don't lose your streak, Dio. You know what? I want to check something real quick. No, stop running. There we go. I want to check something real quick. I would love it if Touch Portal could recognize the stream streak. I don't know if it does that or not. Okay, so no, it does not. That's a shame. Boy, it'd be really cool if it did. It'd be really cool. While I'm tabbed out, I'm gonna check a few other things. Let the world load back in. There we go. Yeah, I need to ask them about that on their Discord. See if that's in the plans. I'll search for it first because I don't want to be one of those people. Yes. Very much, Kieran. I oughta have a button that just randomly fades out the game audio and starts playing some Guild Wars 2 music just to make Indy shed a tear. Alright, next intersection, taking a left. There's a rainbow. That's cool. Oh wait, can I? No, that's Prospector. All right, so we're heading to up above into the hill. That hill. That's still one of my biggest complaints about this game, though, visually, other than the UI, is the pop out. I can excuse pop in, but having that tree just disappear completely is odd to me. Oh, there was another one. That was even closer. Pop-in makes sense. We're conserving processing power. There was another one. Now it pops up again. Well, now that's even stranger. Now it's not popping back out. It's just weird. I guess it just has a time. There is a time between the distant tree and the real tree where it just shows nothing. It's very odd and distracting. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know how they decide all that. Wait, did I turn to the right place? Oh, I did not. Well, we can go up the hill. Come on, Tiny. Jump! Oh, good jump. It's very pretty up here. I'm sorry I was insulting your tree.
Of some folk.
I heard about the troubles my nephew Mundo went through in Breeland. I assume you're here with old Flower Dumpling's coin purse to repay us for Mundo's hardship. You're not? What is this nonsense? Whitfoot doesn't have an ounce of sense in that fat head of his. It doesn't surprise me that he didn't have the courage to come tell me this himself, but he'll regret it. I'll go to Mitchell Delving to see him personally and tell him in no uncertain terms what I think of him. What use is he as mayor anyway? And what use are the bounders for that matter? My nephew has gone through so much, and he was barely outside the bounds.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
I'm not walking off. Why do we even why do we even need a mayor or bounders or sheriffs? If they can't keep my nephew from being threatened and abducted and put through all kinds of hardships. The Sackville Bagginses are a very important family in these parts. I've heard that there are goblins on the edges of the Shire. Goblins! If you ask me, you should stop running pointless errands for our fat mayor and should do something about them. I've heard that Wilcom Tunnelly, the quarry supervisor in Scary, has seen goblins on the green fields. Talk to him and get to the bottom of this flubbro. Goblins. I love that she's acknowledging, like, hey, you're too good for this messenger stuff. You should go take on some goblins. So where are we headed from here? Goblins. Oh, that's up where the satchel quest is. Okay. They're in the next satchel quest. Got it. Okay. And I did through the crafting, through the profession training. Got a new bow. Got the cloak. I made the cloak. And there's something else. I can't remember what it was. Maybe that was it. As far as things I equipped. Oh, maybe it was a dagger. No, it wasn't a dagger. And as far as traits go, I've just been leveling up the strong draw. Wait, no, this is the road. Spotted this in my travels off stream. Cool little waterfall. Graham's Foot Advancer. Orc. And I did join a kinship as well, run by another content creator that focuses on LOTRO. And they are currently live walking, I believe, from the Shire to Mordor as a group. And when I say walking, I mean walking. They are walking very slowly. But it's kind of a fun way for them to, like, you know, kick off the new servers and things. That's right, Emily. You walked from the Shire to Mordor too, and you got a medal to prove it. Multiple medals. It's funny. I was about to open up my map and see if I was close because I felt like I was, but then it's like, no. This is clearly a quarry, Kyle. All right, so we're looking for the foreman up here. Should be straight ahead. Yeah, there he is.
What do you need?
Lobelia Sackville Baggins has heard tell of goblins out in these parts. There have been a few sightings, it's true. My sister is convinced that she saw, well, it's embarrassing. I suppose I can trust you, though. My sister, Pansy, is a good sort, but she can be rather excitable. When she gets an idea in her head, it stays there, no matter how silly it might be, and before you know it, she's convinced half the Shire that it's true. She saw something out on the green fields the other day, and she thinks, well, maybe you'd better talk to her about it. Folk have seen goblins on the edges of the Shire, but this, try and talk some sense into her for me, will you? You'll find her wandering around the town square here in Scary, stirring the folk. I shouldn't wonder. Okay, some more works there. So she is... Oh, that was who I had selected. You? Wait, no, it wasn't Lily. It was Pansy. Wait, the town square. Oh, out. No, she's just right over here. Aha, there you are. That's why I couldn't see you.
What do you need?
There's something terrible happening in the Shire, and you need to do something about it before it's too late. You don't even know who I am. I was walking on the green fields looking for flowers, when I saw a squat little man off in the distance. He was carrying a spear, and believe me when I tell you that he was a goblin. All of a sudden, he dropped to the ground, and it looked to me like he was reaching into a hole of some kind. A rabbit mole, most likely. I was so scared I ran back here and told my brother what I saw, but I don't think he believed me. The green fields are out northwest of here. Maybe you ought to go look in those rabbit holes yourself. Don't know what it was looking for, but it can't be good for the Shire. Alright, northwest, so out this way. Yeah, okay, so just up a little bit from here. See what trouble we can get into along the way. More wolves to kill. Thank you, buddy. Oh, whoa. Earlier. Oh. Okay, this is funny. So clicking on deeds down here brings up the old deed log. Control L brings up the new deed log, but it's empty. Shift L does the old deed log. That's really interesting. Well, what I was wanting to do was I might as well, if there's going to keep being wolves, I'd like to keep track of how many extra wolves I've killed in the area to see how close I am to that. Ooh, is this wood to gather? I haven't seen wood to gather yet. Oh, I need my tool equipped. Oh yeah, I also got this inventory thing. I need to remember to do this and not I. So I need to equip. Wait, what do I need? Requires journeyman forester crafting ability. Oh, I just don't have the ability to do ash branches yet. Never mind. He's a bit higher level than me, but we'll be all right. Yeah, I don't have the skills to break the branches. Alright, so we're there now. We should start seeing some rabbit holes and or goblins to tackle. There's a badger. There's a mushroom. I'm glad I pursued this because these guys are higher level. It'd be nice to level up and then we can go cruise through the easier stuff. Oh, it's another badger. Okay, level 13 mature black bear. We're going to leave him be. So we need to search a rabbit hole. We're going to zoom out a bit. Aha, rabbit hole. Take on that wolf first. This rabbit hole is partially hidden among the grass of the green fields. Searching. I found a pointy rock. Oh, not I, Kyle. Click over here. Oh. It doesn't actually appear in my inventory. It must be in like my quest inventory. Also want to make sure I don't leave the area. Wait, what? Oh, I need to go back. Oh, it was just that one. I was thinking I was going to actually find a... Oh, geez. Honey badger don't care. So give me back my pointy rock. I was thinking I needed to, like, actually find goblins in, you know, holes. Glad I checked the map. I've been walking around that area for a long time. Completed the Undefeated. You have reached level 10 and may now use the Instance Finder. Instant Finder will work in the background looking for an available fellowship with instants and skirmishes for you. Okay. Not terribly interested in that. Monster play, not terribly interested in that. item wear on defeat. Starting at level 10, all of your items will be damaged whenever you are defeated. Well, let's just not be defeated. We gained some LOTRO points. Nice. 5 of them. Epic battle awaits. Deed completed. Cool. Title awarded. Flubro the Undefeated. You have reached the 10th level without being defeated in battle. Yeah, let's make that that's our new title. And then new skirmish available. Okay. Oh, there's a wolf back there. I guess I do want to fight the wolves. Got distracted. Oh, let's also keep doing strong draw. Keep it more generalized for now. Okay. A badger's gonna come at me. Welcome in, Indy. Glad you could make it. Man, it'd be so funny. Well, all right, let's try a bear. It'd be so funny if I set up a thing and we could just use RimWorld characters for those people specifically to start with. And y'all would hop into stream, say present, and a little version of you pops up. Alright, am I going the right direction? Yeah, just go south. Now we know the badger's attack. Bless you. Alright.
Is there something I can do for you?
You found this inside a rabbit hole in the green fields? This is a goblin tooth. This confirms my suspicions, Flubro. It was a goblin I saw the other day, and not just any goblin, but old Golfimble himself. You haven't put it together yet, Bounder. How long time ago, the Goblin King, Golfimble, tried to invade the Shire, but he was defeated by Bondobras Took, the mighty Bull Roarer. In one swing, Bull Roarer knocked off Golfimble's head, and it went flying through the air and landed in a rabbit's hole. Golfimble is back, and he's searching all the rabbit holes on the green fields for his missing head. This is terrible. You'd best bring this goblin tooth to Bounder Primstone at the watch office in Brockenborings, to the west of Scary. Cool. On it. Okay, so back to just outside here. Well, yeah, that's... I'm gonna die laughing when she ends up being wrong. But, like, there is something going on. Like, she's proven right just enough so that she still thinks she's right, but everyone else knows she's wrong. The hobbits are lying to me. It's all a scam to spring a trap. A ruse, I say. Alright, who am I talking to? Ponto. Hornblower.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Oh, no, that's a new Who am I talking to? I've already forgotten his name. Founder Primstone. Oh, he's in the watch office. That's right. That's why I'm not seeing a ring. Designed to weed out all the most gullible of people. Right.
Oh, good day.
Why are you giving me this pointy stone? What? A goblin tooth? Is this a joke? Pansy Tunnelly thinks that Golfimble, I've got to say it like 4 times because by the time I go to read it, I forget how I said it, is wandering around the green fields, reaching into rabbit holes in search of his missing head? You'd think she would have mentioned whether the goblin she saw on the green fields didn't have a head to begin with, wouldn't you? It does seem like a rather important detail. No, I'm sure her eyes were just playing a trick on her. Golfimble is long dead, and we've got no business upsetting people with talk that he's come back. Primstone shirt. So agility, will, or might. We're going to go with the medium armor with the agility.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Let's go ahead and equip that before I forget to. We've been under a lot of pressure lately from folk in Brockenborings and the nearby villages complaining that Mayor Whitfoot hasn't done more to deal with the problems in the Shire. Maybe we should make absolutely sure that Miss Tunnelly's goblin is a figment of her imagination. There's a hunter of some kind who camps out on the green fields. His name's Halros, and for one of the big folk, he seems to be a decent enough fellow. Show him that pointy stone of yours and ask him what he makes of it. To find his camp, follow the wall east out of Brockenborings. When it leaves the road, head off the path and follow the wall to a copse of trees. He might know what that stone really is. And I'm gonna check out some settings because I don't realize how smooth, like when I'm not streaming, outside is super smooth. Then as soon as I get OBS going, which OBS is recording and streaming, and I'm going to lower draw distance and model detail. Frill distance? Yeah, sure. Bring that down too. And I also need to make sure, do I have on high quality lighting? But there's an option to turn on. I thought there was a way for like high definition graphics to turn on. Maybe that's just automatically done now. So I may be thinking of stuff that I've heard in older videos. I think I have it on. All right, so we're gonna follow the wall. Oh, it's cold out here. Okay. Watching other players in MMOs always makes me laugh. I could do it too. On a horse. Belgo Brockhouse. In-league games master. Oh, up this way. Oh, he's like right here. Ah. Halros.
What do you need?
What is this? Goblin tooth? It is a pleasure to meet you, Flubro. But I must confess that I have already come across goblins in the Shire, as you can see. This was just a scouting party, but there is sure to be a larger camp of the creatures somewhere nearby. We must deal with this threat before the goblins rally their courage to attack the nearby towns.
What do you need?
While I am not from the Shire, my kindred are sworn to defend its folk against all threats. I am what the folk of Bree would call a ranger. If you will aid me in my task, you will have my gratitude, Flubbro. The goblin encampment must be somewhere to the north, but I have not yet had the opportunity to track these goblins. We should each set out in opposite directions and search the North Greenfields. Got it. So where do you want me to search? You want me to search up there. Got it. It's almost like you have ESP the way you called out the little story arc. I haven't done it. I really don't think I've done this quest. If I have, it's been a very long time. But that is really funny that ended up being what's happening. Because that is what's going to happen. The girl is going to not be convinced. Also, it just, you know, it really just makes me think of the Curious George Halloween with Mr. No Noggin. I know you don't have kids, so you aren't aware of Mr. No Noggin. But next Halloween, you and Katie need to watch the Halloween George on whatever streaming service it's on. It is so funny. It's a tradition at our house. Wait, no, how dare you? It's not ESP. It's my gift of prophecy. A little. They are books. Interesting. Can you believe it? I know what a pile of books looks like. Bears. That wolf had some of the worst pathfinding I've ever seen. And I need to remember too, I've got an ability, yeah, this, I've got a couple of new abilities actually. Okay, so focus. Before combat, rapidly increase your focus. So I think I want to like put some of this stuff up so I can, okay, track wood. When active, nearby tree branches are displayed on the radar. Oh, nice. Swift bow. So this costs 2 power and 3 focus. Cost 1 power, adds 1 focus. This adds 2 to focus. Okay. Set trap. I don't think we're going to be dealing with traps. This one is, that adds to focus. Interrupt an enemy's actions, yeah. That's something I'm not smart enough to really do properly. So I'm going to put this here. I'm trying to get some things set up to where I can generate a lot of focus. And then do barrage a couple times. Passage of nature allows you to track the presence of nearby beasts and other natural creatures. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, new deed, heightened senses. I also love how you get deeds just naturally by doing things. It's not like it was there, and maybe it was there and I could find it, but it doesn't seem like it based on that verbiage. Okay. That's kind of cool. Track wood. Yep, there's some branches up there. Oh, and it's... Oh, I see. Yeah. Big red dot on the radar tracking the bear. Okay. Cool. Very good. But I can't get those branches yet. I need to go other places. Or get trained in that. There's a quest up here. Oh. Mungo.
Might I have a word with you?
Okay, find Mungo's stolen sheep. Okay. Sure. You have received your first fellowship quest. These quests are challenging and are intended for a group of adventurers. Use the social panel to bring up grouping skills. Okay. So we won't be doing that right now. I'm sorry, Mungo. Maybe we'll come back to this when I'm ready to do that on my own when I'm over-leveled. Ah, this screams goblin camp. So I wonder, do this, right? No, okay, so the goblins aren't showing up here. I didn't necessarily expect to. I know. Well, forced. It's honestly, the way those work, my understanding is, yeah, you do have to kind of coordinate it. I mean, you do have to coordinate it, but you can also just come back later and do it when you're overpowered. It's my understanding, anyhow. Oh, Graham's foot. So this is the type that I saw earlier. That's interesting. That's kind of cool that ended up happening. That I saw one naturally. Goblin Slayer, nice. Let's get that one up. Because the deeds give you LOTRO points, and then you can spend the LOTRO points in the store. And like, there's some things that I want to buy in there that aren't that expensive and won't take that long to like save up for. One of which is like a multi-tool for professions or something like that, or like gathering tools, something like that. So we've got the prologue is 10 goblins, but the deed is 30. Oh, also, Indy, you'll love this. This speaks to the kind of game this is. Also the fan base. Currently, there is a group. So I joined a kinship. I don't think you were here to hear this. So I joined a kinship of another content creator that does LOTRO stuff. And he is currently streaming. And they are walking from the Shire to Mordor. And my understanding is you can do that entire thing with minimal combat, is my understanding from what I've seen in the past. Which is wild to me. Oh no, in this game one does simply. Oh, there you are. Voice of the Rings. I've shared videos with you before, I think, of him. He's so infectiously into this game. Like, he loves it. And he's so dorky, but he's awesome. I mean, that's what you would expect any LOTRO content creator to be. See, look, natural group content. Group content. Yes, yeah. Nothing kills your immersion in an MMO like somebody walking up with the name Fatal Gamer. Okay, is that flag just the location? I guess. Skirmish camp, yeah, that's all that is. So let's go ahead. Let's get the deed while we're here. We're already 2/3 of the way. Oh, you know what, though, actually? Because I'm ending up getting enough focus. Or, wait, what is this? This is... Hunters can focus in combat. That's focus. That's power. Yes, okay. Well, then let's swap these, because I'm tending to, like, need to spend some focus to then regain it, so I can just kind of alternate between 2, 3, and 4. Dancing on 3 in between. Got a quest up here, too. Yes, they are literally walking at a snail's pace. It's kind of a rite sort of thing, like a rite of passage, and like a way to like christen the new server. Yeah, I plan on watching through the stream, maybe at like 1.5 times speed later. Like slow it down when they hit on a topic that interests me. Okay, yeah, those dual arrows are a little slow. Tried to walk across Red Dead Redemption 2 map with a bowl of soup in his hand. That's hilarious. Okay, that's all good. Oh, it's the stolen sheep. This is so easy. Hey, he is taking credit for all this hard work I've been putting in. Yeah, let's do it, Fatal Gamer. I'll never forget the one time I had to call Xbox Live support. I'm stuck. And I told them my username was Kyle Blaine. And he went, I was like, I know. No numbers, no symbols, nothing funny, just Kyle Blaine. He said, thank you. Okay, maybe this ambush would have been harder by myself. And he's level 15. I better get credit for this stinking sheep. Close to getting this deed done too. Sure I get hits on. Dude, he is like just deciding I'm gonna tank all of them. I mean, go for it, Fatal Gamer, but I'm not gonna resurrect you because I don't know how. If I can. Don't even know if I can. But also, why you gotta hog them all? You know, Swift Bow sure does take a long time to cast. It's a better name. All right. Got 2 more, which is exactly what I need. Let me get a hit on each of them. Yes, got our deed. Fantastic. Oh, sheep. Oh, sheep. Be careful. There's a bear attacking you. My name has numbers. It used to not, but then Xbox added them, so now I use them in some games where my name is somehow already taken. What a relief. She's all right.
Hello. Just a moment.
You little punk. I'm gonna go do it myself. He's probably not gonna be respawned, so I'm not gonna go try it. All right, let's return from whence I came. What are these? Oh, pending loot. Loot all. Oh, I don't have enough room. Anything to merge? No, nothing to merge. What are these? It's the problem. I don't know what half this stuff is. Major potion of power. Sure, let's drink that. Apprentice Tailor scroll case. Let's grab that. That sounds useful to me. Use up those virtue XPs. Okay, there we go. Well, it's got auto loot on, and I haven't been to a person to sell to in a long time. That's another thing I need to buy too, is more bag space. This conversation has already happened in the comments of my first two streams, or first two videos of streams. Is how bad the UI needs an update. Like, it doesn't scale well. Like, even on 1080p, some of this stuff is way too small. And like, for the detail of these icons does not work for the size of the icons. Like, if you go look at World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2 or Final Fantasy 14, not only are their icons for things like this bigger, but in a sense they're less detailed. Like, there's more contrast in them. Am I going to the right place? Oh, no, he's right here. Something felt off. And so these are so small, and so like now I know the broken daggers and the broken hatchets and the broken swords, ultimately I'm just gonna sell those and they're whatever. But like the visual difference between them is negligible. The difference between an apprentice metalsmith scroll case and an apprentice metalsmith, it's two of the same thing, but they have different icons. So I don't know. They needed the icons need to be bigger or reworked completely. I've just decided not to stress over it. Even more than I already don't stress over my inventory. You have returned, Flubro, and not a moment too soon. I am afraid to say that the goblin presence is much greater than I expected. Dude, I just killed 30 of them. There are already 2 camps of the creatures in the green fields. Speaking of, I need to... 5 LOTRO points, good. Deed bestowed. Goblin Slayer advance. Title awarded. Flubro, Protector of the Shire. Hold on, that deserves. Flubro, Protector of the Shire. Deed completed. Excellent. Okay. The goblins are led by a chieftain, as you might expect, but I have come across something unusual. There are whispers that the chieftain reports to someone else. I have not learned the identity of this mysterious figure, but he does not seem to be a goblin, which troubles me. Okay, I'm gonna need some... I've got some space.
How can I be of service?
Alright, 2 goblin encampments. I cannot understand what would bring goblins to the Shire after so long and in such numbers. Bounder Primstone must be warned of the grave threat these goblins pose. Go to the watch house in Brockenborings and give him these tidings. Will do. Fatal Gamer, I hope you enjoy that sheep quest. Is the chat over the in-game chat? Yes. So, also if you need the UI bigger, hit Win Plus to disable it, Win Escape. So if this does what I think it does, there is UI scaling in this, but it stretches, it blurs. It is not proper, it's bad scaling, not good scaling. But Windows, I'm gonna try this because I've never tried that one. Okay, my Windows Plus, oh no, that just opened up magnifier for me. But I'll show you. I'll show you with the scaling. Well, no, I don't. Here's the thing. Wait, no. I need to learn to do something. And now is the perfect time for this. Oh, you were literally... Well, then it will do exactly... Actually, it may be better, honestly. I see. You were being funny. I thought you had gone and looked up how to scale the UI. Lotro save UI. Okay. Okay, this person typed out. Okay. Oh. /UI layout save. I'm just going to call it 1. All right, let's test something. We're going to move a thing. Let's move our quest tracker over here. /UI layout load 1. Sweet. Okay, so check this out. Here, and you'll understand why I did this. So UI settings, we can indeed adjust, like you can adjust the floating text size of the names and places and things, and the floating text opacity. That's all nice and well and good. Where is it? Here we go. So you can scale every individual thing, which is great. But let's just scale the option panel. Actually, that's a really easy thing to do. How is the difference between 2 and 3 that little? That's really funny. This is actually a bad example because this is such a high contrast. So I am going to do the quest log. There we go. No, reset. Where's quest log? Quest tracker. So if I increase this, it's so blurry. And now I'm curious. I mean, we don't have to go that big. I'm willing to try it for a little bit. But now I'm curious, though, if I do UI layout load 1. Okay, it resets that. Okay. Raster all the things. Oh, but yes, to answer your question, yes.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my UI scaling wishes are ruined.
But yes, Butterbear, Stream Chat is covering up Game Chat. I don't really care about that too much, but I figure if I'm gonna have Stream Chat, it might as well be over Game Chat. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I added a tab that went above, so that's why you see a little bit of it poking up here. But like, I keep it on my kinship tab so that like I trust everybody in this kinship to not say something that's gonna get me in trouble. That's also always been a thing that I've only ever heard of happening, but I've never actually seen proof that it happened, where someone got banned on Twitch or YouTube because of text that went across the chat box in an MMO. I feel like if that were the case, I feel like a lot of like Call of Duty content creators, it would be happening with them more. Apparently Steam has an app called Lossless. So yes, this is so funny. So I watched a video of a guy proposing doing that. It's on sale for $350 right now. It works okay. I need to do some more research on how well it works with this, but it's funny you got there because I watched a video of a guy using that and he liked it. Just for kicks, though, I'm going to bring it up to 120. Can I go by 1? There we go. I guess it's not that bad if you don't do it too much. Can I do... that's not what I think. Toolbar. Take that up to 120 as well. It's a little blurry, but it's not too bad. Let's see if 125 is like a better... Actually, 124 seems not too bad. People got the band hand for all three. Well, see, and that's another thing. When it was really stupid and overzealous back a few years ago, I could see bands from China during that. You know what? And that's a really good point. It could be a thing that did happen, but I never hear about it anymore. And I never saw proof from when it did happen. There's also an app-based DPI setting in Windows or NVIDIA without buying anything, but I don't know how that works. Got it. No, see, now I look back and that's too big. I know that they are working on the UI, but slowly. Like, so updating the deed log, which is hysterically not the new version, is not working for me. But they are slowly working on updating the UI because, like, people with 4K monitors cannot play this game. Everything is like so tiny. Dude, they just unleashed a whole new they just released a whole new, like, not expansion, but like, well, story expansion. Yeah. No, this is whoops. I took the wrong turn. So this is currently owned by somewhere in the chain, by Daybreak, I believe. This is one of their few games that hasn't landed in the graveyard. It's not just on maintenance mode, it is still actively being updated and expanded, which is wild. Yeah, well, and the thing is, the people who love Lord of the Rings are also a type of person who are going to love a classic MMO style. And here we are. Dude, it does. I mean, it's very pretty. It's very nice to look at. It is well designed. Here's where it differs from WoW back in 2004. 2004 WoW had a more lasting style because of how cartoony it was. This is less cartoony and therefore harder to maintain, with the times. ESO on sale for $2. It's worth it for $2. It's not terrible. It's just, it doesn't feel like an MMO. For me, for a player like me, it feels like a subpar Elder Scrolls game. It's fun. Definitely worth $2. 2 camps of goblins. Things are going from bad to worse, Flubro. I was much happier when I thought Pansy Tunnelly was just seeing things again. Well, she was. Let's be clear. What is happening to the peace and quiet of the Shire these days? You'd best go to Scary down the road east of here and find out from Wilcom Tunnelly what's going on at the quarry. I don't like the stories I'm hearing about this skull they found down there. I'm sure the rumors will just add to Pansy's. Oh, I hope Pansy's not right. What are you bedinging at me for, phone? Oh, update. Okay. There's someone who figured out how to run in 4K. I see a Reddit thread about it if you want to. Sweet, yeah, shoot it to me. By the way, I'm not ignoring your other DM. I just don't have an answer other than I can't think of anything right now. And I was trying to think of something to respond with. Sorry, when Myron comments, I read it. Oh, okay. I see why she's saying this. I was kind of shocked. Myron's leaving a comment on today's Baldur's Gate 3 video that at first felt very spoilery but it's not. It's because this is kind of an odd thing. Typically, so far in the game, in my experience, if a character, if you approach a character and they talk to you, not fight you, but talk to you, it will happen when you just reach a certain distance from them. Well, this group of characters, they only trigger the conversation if you approach from a very specific angle. And I was not coming at them from that angle at the end of the episode she just watched. But I just finished recording the next 2 episodes yesterday, and I accidentally stumbled upon that fact. And so I do talk to them.
What do you
That's all
need?
I'll say. Welcome back to Scary Flubro. You want to know about the skull? Shh, don't tell. Pansy, you're talking too loud. Well, as it happens, my workers broke through a wall in the back of the cave down in the quarry, and a whole swarm of huge spiders came boiling out. As my lads were running from the cave, one of them noticed a skull sitting on a pile of rock. I just know that skull has got to be evil. Why, I bet it's what called all these spiders to the quarry in the first place.
Might I speak with you a moment?
It looks like my sister Pansy wasn't too far wrong after all. Don't talk so loudly. We've got Golfenbull's head in the cave. You've got to go into the cave down at the bottom of the quarry and recover that skull. My lads mentioned that a strange mist covered the floor of the room where they found the skull. I won't blame you if you bring friends with you. In fact, I encourage you to do so. The spiders have really made themselves at home in the quarry, and who knows what other evils Golfenbull's head might stir up down there. Bring it up here so we can have a look at it, and maybe we can figure out what's going on. Beautiful. What time is it? Debating on if I want to do this now. I think I want to wrap up for today. Does the thumbnail say this was a pain? So no, I'm going to solo him next time. Wait, which thumbnail? I'm lost on Dio's chat. No, we'll solo him next time. I'm not gonna. You think I'm gonna get a group together and do this? That would go against every fiber of my being. No, I'm debating on how much I want to prep for dinner. I think I do want to go work on that, because I need to. If I'm gonna do potatoes, I need to get them soaking. Yeah. Anyways, that'll do it for this afternoon. Not this evening, but this afternoon. Indy, if you're feeling better, we will. We'll do a group stream tomorrow night. Potatoes. We'll do a group stream tomorrow night. Don't know what with or what. Who with. Sweet. We'll see you then. Thanks as always for watching, guys. Have a good night. Bye.